What is up, everybody? We are going live. We'll get started here shortly in 3 minutes to allow everybody to tune in for today's flow. So we're going back in the studio this upcoming Monday, which is pretty dope. Super excited about that. Can't wait to see y'all. Can't believe it's actually finally here. Feel like it's been forever, but hey, we made it. Beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I just want to say thank you for everybody that's been taking these classes, taking these online classes, keeping that personal practice alive. It's pretty cool. Yeah, been pretty cool to see this community grow during this time. Even during 2020, when you have all the excuses to stop, we made it here. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're just gonna wait 3 minutes so we can update the Black Swan Yoga website. So we'll get started here shortly, allowing people to tune in. But yeah, if you don't have a membership and you want to join next week, just shoot me a message. I'll give you my code, and we could see each other next week. Beginning to float together in the studio. Can't wait to take classes as well. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so we're going to be at 25% capacity. We have all the cleaning supplies ready for y'all just to make sure that we're all safe and ready. Go ahead and check the time. See what time we're at. Alright, we got 1 more minute left. Almost there. We got a few more seconds. Go ahead and check that. Alright, we got 30 more seconds. Just gotta update that Black Swan Yoga live page. And we're at 20 more seconds. Almost there. Yeah, you can just fast forward this part whenever you're watching this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and update it. I'll be right back. And we're back. Yeah, so thank you for waiting. Titibasana Thursday, and if you don't know what Titibasana is, it simply means firefly pose in Sanskrit. We're gonna throw down today. It means we're gonna go hard in the paint because today is the last class that I will be teaching online, at least on the Black Swan Yoga platform. So yeah, thank you for tuning in today. My name is Marcos, Yogi on the Bars on Instagram. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and get started laying down on our back, bringing our feet in towards our glutes. Allowing your knees to flare out like a diamond. One hand on the heart center, one hand on the stomach. Beginning to bring awareness to the breath. You're allowing yourself to be present. Allowing yourself to bring more focus to this time rather than thinking about the future, thinking about the past. Knowing that those ideas are cool, but the present is even cooler. We'll take a deep inhale through our nasal. As you feel the chest expand, open mouth, exhale, release. We'll take 2 more rounds, just like that. Take a deep inhale through your nasal. 3, 2, 1, open mouth, exhale. We'll take 1 more round of breath, just like that. Take a deep inhale through your nasal for 3, 2, 1, open mouth, exhale. Now we'll switch to our Ujjayi breath. ocean-like sounding breath, taking a deep inhale through your nasal. And then this time exhaling out the nasal as well. And try to maintain this breath throughout today's practice. Allowing yourself to be present, identifying the thoughts that come by and realizing that they are just thoughts that are passing right on by. But this is your life and you can take control of it at any time. On your next exhale, begin to grab the right knee as you extend the left foot out to the front here. Squeeze that knee in towards your armpit. Begin to walk the hands down the shin as you begin to pull the knee upward more. Then we'll swing that right foot on the outside part of the left hip, getting the foot completely flat, keeping both shoulders planted on the floor. Now you really want to make sure that you're applying pressure on the foot here, keeping that foot completely flat. We'll begin to extend the foot up to the sky, pulling that foot inwards to the top of your mat. And allowing the foot to melt to the right here. But really pressing down with the left glute, seeing if you can keep sit bone flat. Then we'll bring the knee. All right, there we go. We're back. So we're at Scissor Kicks right here. And switch. We're here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back into the chest. Begin to rock and roll on the spine. Then we'll meet in a high boat pose. Bringing both feet together, extending the toes up, proud chest, chin up to the sky. Then see if you can extend those fingertips up for the fullest expression of boat. Bringing those toes up a little bit higher. We're here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly release. We'll plant the palms on the side of the hips, fingertips facing the back, beginning to press the ground down as you raise the hips up for a reverse plank. And we'll be here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Good work, y'all. We'll crisscross the feet, switching over to tabletop position. Then we're going to squeeze the ground down with the fingertips. Then sending the shoulders to the right, to the front, and then to the left. And then to the back, and then continuing to draw those big circles here. But really making sure that you're engaging the fingertips. Squeezing the ground down. Maybe you flip your palms, go in a different directions. Remembering that this is your practice and I'm simply here for suggestions. A dog on a fire hydrant. Beginning to draw those big circles here. And we'll begin to go to the other way. And we'll send the left foot out to the side on the edge of the foot, and then sending our right glute to our right heel for child's pose with one foot out. Really allowing your weight to sink into that left hip. Maybe you extend that foot out to the side a little bit more here. And we'll plant the right palm on the outside part of the right hip, extending the hips forward, really opening up the shoulders here. Gaze follows the fingertips. Part of the left palm. Part of the left palm. Taking a deep inhale, dropping the belly button, gaze goes up. Exhaling, creating a dome in the back, tucking your chin into the chest. Your own. And we'll send our weight to the back as we extend our left foot forward, beginning to hinge forward for half splits. Tips forward here. But you really want to make sure that you're pointing those toes. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Back in live. And then we'll switch sides. Beginning to take big shoulder circles with the knee. And going to the other direction. And we'll swing the foot on the outside part, on the inside edge of the foot, and we'll send our left glute towards our left heel. Setting up for child's pose with one foot out. And we'll plant our left palm on the outside part of the left knee, sending our hips forward for gate pose. Planting both palms down on the mat, and then we'll swing our right foot on the outside part of the right palm, taking a deep inhale, dropping the belly button, gaze goes up. Exhale, arch the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, dome in the spine, chin into the chest. And we'll send our weight back as we extend our foot to the front, beginning to point the toes to our face for half splits. And we'll walk both palms on the outside part of the right leg. Getting that nice IT band stretch. We'll begin to bend into the front knee, swinging back over for tabletop position. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Then we're going to flip our toes here, raising our knees off the floor. For turbo dog, really engaging those scapulas here, squeezing those shoulder blades together, squeezing that belly button into the spine. Now I want you to challenge yourself, see if you can lift that left foot off the floor. Place it back down, you can lift that right foot off the floor. Place it back down, time for the right palm. Placing it back down, time for the other side. Placing it back down. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really pressing through the palms, allowing the head to sink in between the shoulders here. Allowing the heels to sink naturally to the floor. On your next inhale, wave-like motion, straight arm plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, straight arm plank. Dome in the spine. See if you can lean a little bit more forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, straight arm plank. Begin to bend the elbows in towards the ribs here. And we'll hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now you're on the top parts of the feet, really squeezing the ground down with the fingertips, shining the chin up. Exhale, downward facing dog, pressing through the palms, sending the hips to the back of the room. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees. On the exhale, travel the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky mountain pose. Open twist to the right. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, raise it back up. And on your exhale, elbows hug the ribs, mini back bend. Bring it back up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and travel the feet to the back of the mat, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees. And on the exhale, travel the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky mountain pose, open twist to the right side. Inhale, bring it back up. On the exhale, open twist to the left side. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, elbows hug the ribs. Inhale, bring it back up. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, to the back of the mat, Chaturanga. Dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees. Exhale, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky mountain pose, but this time pressing the palms together with full force. And then see if you can raise those fingertips up a little bit higher. And then we're going to hinge over to the right side, sending that left hip to the left, and then sending those fingertips to the top right corner, beginning to shoot energy out the fingertips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Together. Now we're going to hinge over to the other side, shooting that energy out, letting all the negative shit go for 10, 7, you can do it, 6, 5, 4, 3, fingertips back up to the sky. Now straight up from the bottom all the way to the top for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms grab the elbows and then send the closer to the floor for chair pose. Proud chest here, squeezing the belly button in, squeezing the legs together. Toes here, toes here. Alright, we'll try this again. Alright, we got the fingertips all the way up, we're in chair pose. Swiping it back down for tumbling tree, sending your chin a little bit closer to the floor here. Swiping it back up, we're going to enter chair pose once again. And swiping the fingers along the body, allowing the chin to duck down. Inhale, one more chair pose, sinking a little bit lower this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms and travel the feet to the back of the mat, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees, and on the exhale, travel the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky, open twist to the left side. Big step with the right foot to the back. Right palm grazes the ceiling as the left palm plants on the back thigh for Exalted Warrior. Back leg is fully extended, you're on the ball point of the foot. Left leg is 90-degree bent, knee is over the heel. And then we're going to windmill the right palm down, left fingertips up to the sky, back leg lifts for revolved half moon. See if you can raise that right heel up a little bit more here. And then we'll meet in Crescent Lunge. Floating foot plants, both fingertips up to the sky. Back leg is still fully stretched out. Front leg has a 90-degree bend. Then we'll begin to bend the back knee a little bit more on this one for that double lunge. So the knee is not quite on the floor, but it's pretty close. Should be floating at this point. Then we'll pivot the back foot to the right for Warrior 2. Both arms are fully extended here. Picturing that two people you love are pulling your limbs apart because they equally love you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, left palm plants. Really pressing that tricep on the inner thigh here. Then we'll drop the floating palm, stepping the left foot to the back for downward facing dog. Wave-like motion, straight arm plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees, and on the exhale, travel the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky, open twist to the right side. Big step with the left foot to the back. Whew. Exalted Warrior. Finding that balance here. Really pressing down with the feet here. Gaze is following the top fingertips. Then we'll meet a revolved half moon, left palm plants, back leg lifts. And slow and in control. Floating foot plants down for Crescent Lunge. Back leg is fully extended. Knee is over the heel for the front leg. Woo. Then we'll meet in double lunge. Back knee begins to bend a little bit more. Then begin to pivot the back leg to the left for Warrior 2. Pressing down with the outer edge of the back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. We'll plant both palms now, sending the right foot to the back, downward facing dog. Wave-like motion, straight arm plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees, and on the exhale, travel the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky, open twist to the left side, Exalted Warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, revolved half moon. And then we'll meet in Warrior 3. Both palms meet at the heart center. Back leg is still fully lifted. See if you can raise that heel up a little bit higher, squeezing your glutes. And slow and in control, floating foot plants for Crescent Lunge. And we'll begin to pivot the back foot to the right for Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Really pressing that tricep on the inner thigh. Both palms plant down, stepping the left foot to the back, downward facing dog. Wave-like motion, straight arm plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we'll plant down on the forearms and then begin to tippy toe the feet as close as you can to your elbows. Then begin to walk it back out, forearm plank. Bring it back in, dolphin pose. Walking it back out, forearm plank. One more, dolphin pose. Bring it all the way in as close as you can. And then we'll walk it back out, forearm plank. And we'll raise back into our downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees. And on the exhale, travel the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky. Open twist to the left side, Exalted Warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, revolved half moon. And we'll meet a Warrior 3. Then we'll drop the floating leg for Crescent Lunge. Back leg is fully extended here, having that bend in the front leg. Then we'll begin to bend the back knee for a double lunge. Pivot the back foot, Warrior. Inhale, reverse Warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Option to go for that bind. And if you got the bind, option to go for birds of paradise by bringing that right foot to the front. And then with your fingertips, raising the top half of your body. And then we'll slowly release. And we'll meet back in side angle pose. And then we're going to plant the right palm down as we pivot the back foot toes to the front, lifting the left fingertips up for easy twist. Then we'll drop to the corner edges of the feet, horizon lunge. And then really pressing down with that right palm, bring that left foot on the outside part of the right leg for wild thing. Planting the left palm and swinging that left foot through for fallen triangle. Pressing down, raising the hips up as high as you can. Then we'll plant the floating palm down. Option, take as many crossbody push-ups as you want. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms as you begin to bring the right knee into the chest. Both palms are holding the waist. Then we'll begin to extend the foot forward and then pulsing the foot up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we'll begin to bring the knee into the chest. We'll step back so y'all can see me. Begin to bring the knee into the chest. And with the left palm, see if you can, as you begin to open up to your right for dancing Shiva. Then we'll release slowly, bringing that right heel into your glute, and then with the right fingertips grabbing the inside part of the ankle, beginning to kick the foot out, sending the left fingertips to the front for dancer's pose. Using those front fingertips to help your balance. And as you release, we'll meet in standing splits. And we'll plant both palms down. And we'll take a mini hop to the back for three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Wave-like motion, straight arm plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, begin to bend the knees, and on the exhale, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the palms up to the sky, mountain pose, open twist to the right side, Exalted Warrior. Left foot goes back. Then we'll windmill the arms down, left palm plants. Sky. Revolved half moon. Then we'll meet in Warrior 3, hands come to heart center. Raising that lifted heel up as high as you can here, proud chest. And slow and control will meet in Crescent Lunge. Dropping it down for double lunge, bringing that left knee a little bit closer to the floor. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, right palm plants. Option to go for that. And if you got the bind, maybe you try something new today and go for birds of paradise. And then whenever you're done playing, we'll meet in side angle pose. Beginning to press the left palm down, pivoting the back toes to the front, right fingertips up to the sky, easy twist. We'll step the right foot on the outside part of the left leg for wild thing. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, swing the foot through, fall in triangle. And now we'll plant the top hand down. Option to do crossbody push-ups. Taking as many as you took on the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, plant the foot in between the palms. Then raising up to one leg. You're gonna post those toes up to the sky for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. We'll pick right back up where we left off once again. We have both palms on our hips. Left knee is up to the sky. We're gonna extend that foot out. Option to go for that grab by grabbing the right with your right palm, grabbing the outer edge of the left foot for dancing Shiva. Whew. Finding your balance, understanding that if you fall, you can always try again. And we'll begin to bring our foot in towards our glute, grabbing the inside part of the ankle, setting up for dancer's pose, sending your right fingertips up for that counterbalance. Both kicking and pulling. And we'll release onto standing splits, both palms plant. And then we'll take a mini hop to the back for three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Wave-like motion, straight arm plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Now we're going to begin to bend our knees, and then this time we're going to bring our palms inward. And on our exhale, we're going to step or hop our feet onto the outside parts of our palms. So now we're going to set up for Titibasana. So what you're going to do is that you're going to raise your hips up as high as you can. And then you're going to tuck that tricep underneath your thigh. Both palms are planted down. And then allow your weight to sink back, using your triceps as a seat for your thighs. And then slowly and in control, as you feel more comfortable, extend the feet out. And whenever you're ready, slowly release. Today, I know we had a few hiccups here and there, but thank you for bearing with me. So we'll plant both palms down, and we're going to shift our weight to the back for downward facing dog. Deep inhale, swing that right foot up to the sky. And on the exhale, plant it through for half pigeon. Across the mat here, both palms are planted in front of the shin. Taking a deep inhale, gaze goes up. And then on the exhale, dropping down. All right, so we're on pigeon. Option to go for king pigeon by bringing that left foot in and pulling the leg in. Then we'll slowly release and then shift your weight to your right glute as you extend your left foot out forward. Setting up for half pigeon on the other side. So your shin is going directly across the mat here. Extending that back leg out as much as you can and allowing your weight to drop forward. Releasing all the tension in the body, allowing your body to just be here present, being here now. And if you went for King Pigeon on the other side, feel free to go for it now. By reaching back for that back foot, as you pull the foot in, gaze goes over that right shoulder. Then we'll release and switch over to the left glute, swinging both feet to the front here. Beginning to bring the feet in towards your glutes, making sure your fingertips can touch your heels. And then whenever you're ready, pushing the ground down with the heels, setting up for bridge pose.